We can't. We can hold it back no longer, Purple.
No, we can't, Jim. We can't.
Where is he? Why isn't he here? And where's he at with his professional life?
Well, when you alerted me to the fact during the week that he has decided to put a cashy ahead of the Saturday rub, which, as far as I knew, was a contractual requirement for someone. And then
it is.
Yes.
And then you add that to the fact that while he was on air 2 weeks ago and 3 weeks ago when you were away for one of those weeks, he actually wasn't there in person. He was there. He wasn't there in spirit. He was there in person, but not spirit. And then you add the 5 weeks he missed for the. He said he was doing the Amazing Race. Do we even know if he was doing that?
No one
said he was.
So he goes. Well, I think we got our boss on the line.
Yui.
You and
Giles.
We got you, Yui.
Hello, Jim. Hello, boys.
All right.
Hey,
let me chronologically work through this.
Yep.
Middle of the ratings year, middle of the football season, the most important on-air time of the year.
Yep.
He leaves for a month.
Well, he said it was only going to be 10 days.
He did say
10 days.
But this is for a show on a network no one watches that's completely irrelevant to everything Triple M does.
And the other thing, it hasn't even gone to air yet, so I'm not sure he's actually done anything, to be honest with you.
He might not have done anything.
All right. So, Yui, he's away for the best part of 5 weeks.
Yep.
And therefore not on air to do the show that he's one of the two people on, and also misses 4 straight Saturday rubs. Thank Christ Isaac Smith came in, did a magnificent job.
Did a better job, actually.
So then the people that did the heavy lifting get a 2-week holiday. He's meant to stay on air for those 2 weeks to make up for the 5 he was away. What happened then?
Well, I missed him for both of them. And then the very back one he came in, all he came in with his preparation being a form guide and a pencil. And by the way, his tips are no good anyway, so what does it matter?
So, Yui, this is probably a risk me asking you this question because you are the boss, but how have you signed off on him being allowed to do a cashy today?
Surely not.
Well, actually didn't. That was the thing. He booked the cashy, uncancelable. He said in his words, uncancelable, but he didn't know what time it would be. And just surprise, it's fallen at 12:30 on a Saturday.
And how long has the Saturday rub been going that it's 12 o'clock every Saturday for the entire football season?
It's 25 years, isn't it?
Where's the confusion?
So, Yui,
yes, Jim.
where are you at with him? What's going forward?
Well, like any footy club, you start to get into list management time a year, and it's an awful time for him to be out of contract, let's be honest.
Is that a threat?
And as you boys know, there's only one scoreboard we deal with footy, and that is a rating scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
2 things. Bill has never been on less, and the rating's never been higher.
Yep. Perfect.
You do
like
the maths.
I like that. All right. Thanks for that, Yui.
Thanks, Yui.
So we go from the boss because I want to know if this is behaviour that's been happening over a long period of time.
I think you know what it is.
But we can only speculate because we haven't known him as long as this man.
Not just this year.
No. Well, we're going all the way back.
Right.
To one of the all-time greats of the Geelong Football Club.
Okay.
And a man that was in business with Fat.
Yep.
And now runs the pivots for the Geelong Footy Club with Fat.
Yep.
I speak of the great Barry Stone.
Barry!
So, gentlemen, how are we?
And now, Barry, we've just discussed how appalling Fat's behaviour's been recently. Like, he literally is taking the piss, going away for a month, and then meant to be working when we're on holiday. He takes those holidays as well. Now he does a cashy instead of being on this show. You've known him for the best part of 35 years. Has it always been like this?
Most definitely, and certainly he always puts his pocket before anything else. As we know, there's another cashy today in Skipton, and he'll come down. These are the people, the pivots, who actually paid our wage over the years when we were playing. Great supporters of the club. You know, we owe it to them to give something back. Yeah. Billy just comes and goes as he pleases. The biggest game of the year down the Cattery tonight, really. They win tonight, consolidate second or third, and he's going missing.
Baz, we've been made aware, so he is at Skipton, as you've just revealed to our listeners. He's the President's Function keynote speaker. I'll get you to give us your take on how that's going to go. He's tossing the coin, and then, wait for this, Jim, at half-time, there is a little segment called Beers with Bill.
How many is he getting in at half time?
And I must admit, the same stories he puts out the last 35 years. You know, the rubber band story, over the silo, last goal after the siren, all that sort of stuff.
And you're part of those stories too, because you and he ran a cafe there in Geelong, and the famous, chicken story that was, and the cheese that he didn't take out of the plastic wrapper, and the coffee with the milk out of date, and
yeah, I'm sort of used. I've got heavy shoulders. They're pretty sore over the years. Even when playing footy, he was in a forward pocket. I was sent out forward, look after him. And when we were in business, he'd drink half the thick shakes for customers. He'd put the wrapper on the cheese slice with 2 bite marks in it, all that sort of stuff. We lasted 6 months.
But was he punctual, Baz? Did he turn up on time and actually contribute?
We call it Billy time, so it's any time. So let's say he's at 9, he's there at 9:30, 9:45.
So it's Stoneham Ablett. There's no Brownless Ablett combination. Stoneham Ablett.
Yeah, well, I think so. I mean, we carried him all his career, and more or less, he had a great career stats-wise, but really, when you think about it, he was down the forward pocket as a decoy for Gasser, and we did all the heavy lifting ourselves. And look, tonight, he'll rock up halfway through the function, full of beer and bad manners, and just take over the whole function with the same gag as these people have heard the last 25 years. So
they're sick of
he'll be in rare form tonight, I reckon.
All right, Baz, we appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem, guys. All the best.
Legend of the game of football, let alone, unlike Bill, this is a man that could play. An absolute superstar. So we go from there, X. So what we've worked out is that the boss is off him.
Is this thorough, Jim?
Yeah, his partner in the, former business partner,
and his
partner in the pivots can't have him.
Yeah.
No.
So what we thought we'd do is we'd deep dive into the Cremorne, which is one of the 3 pubs he owns. And we've managed to track down Cheryl, who untaps the kegs down there. Shez, what sort of a unit is Bill at the Cremorne?
Yeah, look, all Bill ever does is he comes down every now and then and swans in, sticks at just about everyone's plate that walks in and comes past him, has some little chips off it. All he does is just hang around, cause a bit of a mess, if I'm being honest with you. But can't get rid of him when you're trying to do something. He's right in the way. But look, thank Christ Clarkie's actually here to actually run the joint.
He's a good man, Clarkie. Does he ever spend any time serving?
I
or is
think
he...
she might have hung up on us.
Oh, yes, he's gone. That's it. He's gone. No more. In, bang out.
She's taken off.
I'll chat to you later, Shez.
Oh, Shez is off. So I love that. And he's also, he's been messy on the piss too. My understanding is a couple of weeks ago somewhere in St Kilda, he was just all over the place. Have a listen.
I was walking my dog down Country Road on Sunday afternoon. Could have sworn it was James Brayshaw. He looks very wobbly.
That was
Bill.
you, Jim.
I just wanted to hear it again.
How good's
He
that?
looks very wobbly.
There he goes.
Was Cheryl there that day we had lunch at the Cremorne?
I'm not sure I've ever met Cheryl,
No.
but didn't she sound like someone who taps
Cremorne.
kegs?
Yep, she sounded Cremorne-ish.
So I don't know, X, what do we do with him?
Jim, I just want to know, how surprised are you that Billy Brownless, from kicking goals in high school, he's walked through the raindrops to where he is today?
Yeah.
What were the chances of him getting this far in life?
No, I had no chance. When we first started the
Staggering.
Rush Hour 15 years ago, I thought he'd last 18 months tops.
That's giving him a bit.
And then he'd just finally be exposed for the fraudulent on-air talent that he isn't.
Yep.
And he's lasted this long. He does whatever he likes. He relies on everyone else to do the heavy lifting, including Barry Stoneham.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's not just with us.
And do you think he would have had the successful career that he has had to this moment? It is in question now, but without being alongside
Without
you
me, no.
the whole journey? No. I didn't think so.
What sort of answer do you think you're going to get there?
I knew the answer.
What do you think?
Just a flat no.
What would he be doing if he wasn't aligned with you, Jim?
Well, and Clarkie. So
And Clarkie,
he
yeah.
sponges
And
off
Baz.
Clarkie at the pubs.
Yep.
Sponges off me at work.
At Baz at the pivots.
Baz at the pivots.
Yeah.
He's just a sponge, and a great big fat sloppy one as well.
Jim, I want to know too, you hear stories about the successful radio duos that go in and do their contract deals
Yes.
together and say, we're going in 50-50, you can't have one, it's 2 of us. Is that how you negotiate, or is it every man for themselves when the contracts come out?
I earn 3 times as much as Bill. And that's not a big enough split.
And next negotiation, you're going for 4.
No, I'm just getting rid of him. There's no Hamish and Andy.
No.
Next to fat.
No duo.
Let's put it that way.